So I welcome you to sit on your sitting bones. Remove the flesh from the bones so that you ground better and you feel that you may lengthen the spine. Today we work on opening our heart area and shoulders because it's a really movable part and it improves our posture. So our spine might be strong and straight. As well, the hips area will be working out today a lot. So we can burn some excessive balance which our body collected through the years. And I think it's nice for all of us every time to burn a little more. And I would like to start this class with a famous phrase of one yogi of our modern era, David Swenson. He said that a yoga is a refuge and a soothing balm for the problems of the modern life. So I welcome you to sit on your mat, close your eyes, and devote the next 45 minutes to only your practice, to only your moment of life. We are here to reconnect our mind and our body. Start with breathing. With the next inhalation through the nose, expand your chest, allow the air come in. And with the exhale, hollow your belly, draw the navel point in. Continue to breathing slowly and try to make each inhalation and exhalation longer. Breathe in one more time, very deeply, and exhale fully. With the next inhalation, open your eyes and let's move to our child's pose. Child's pose is when you are kneeling and your hips are sitting on your heels. Your hands might be in front of you, straighten away, or they might be on the back, close to the hips, on the sides of the legs. Choose whatever feels better for you and rest in this position another couple of breaths. With the next inhalation, plant your hands in front of you, straight arms, and then we will do a sun salutation, but very restorative one. So with the inhalation, you were sitting on the heels, you start to roll your spine and send your chest to the hands in the one line. This is your variation of plank. With exhale, you bend your elbows and move the torso back down to the earth. This is your chaturanga. With the inhale, push through the hands, send your heart up to the sky, your cobra. And with the exhale, round the spine and send your hips back to the heels in child's pose. We will do several more circles. With the inhale, round the spine and send it forward, shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, bend your elbows and move the torso down to earth, one straight line. With the inhale, roll your shoulders back, open the chest. And exhale, round the spine, push through the hands again to send the hips back to the heels. Very nice. Let's move on a bit faster. On the inhale, go to your plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, heart open, push through the hands. And exhale, round the spine to your down facing, to your child's pose. One more time. Inhale, round forward the spine. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck your elbows in, open the chest. And exhale, go to your child's pose. Rest here for a couple of breaths. Remember that this pose might be used throughout the practice whenever you feel comfortable. Instead of any pose, I tell you, if you feel to go to child's pose, just go. With the next inhalation, let's go to tabletop position. So your wrists are below the shoulders and your knees are under the hips. One straight line in the spine. With the inhale, you start to curve your spine and send the chest up to your cow. And exhale, round the spine, push through the hands to your cat. So this is cat-cow position. With the inhale, we open the chest and curve the spine. And with the exhale, we round the spine, send the pubic bone down. Walk according to your breath. Move the spine starting from the pelvis. So your pelvis still down, you round the spine on the exhale. And with the inhale, your pelvis goes up, then curve the spine, and then the head goes up. Continue a couple more breaths. With the exhalation, round the spine. And with the inhale, curve the spine. With the next inhale, stay in neutral spine position. Or send your right elbow to the sky. And with the exhalation, thread it to the right side over and place your right shoulder on the floor. Push through the left hand and your left elbow is 90 degrees. Try to align the hips so that the bones are parallel to each other, not going up or down, in one line. Feel the twist in the spine and breathe. Scoop your belly in and push through the left hand. With the next exhalation, release the pose, place the palms in tabletop under the shoulders. With the inhale, send your left elbow up to the sky and exhale, thread it to the right side. Lower your left shoulder socket to the ground and push through the right hand. Again, check up on your hip bones. Are they aligned? What about the belly? Maybe you scoop your belly in. And breathe. With the next exhalation, release the pose. Go to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. And let's lift the knees from the floor on the inhalation and burn our core. So whenever you're ready, just scoop your belly in and lift the knees from the floor. Push through the hands. Engage your shoulders, engage your core. Work with the glutes and push through the toes. 2 more breaths here before we lower down. If you're ready, lower down, drop your knees on the floor and go to a child's pose to rest here. Get back to your breath. Neutralize it. And prepare for the next round. Again, tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, tuck your toes into the floor. Inhale, scoop your belly and lift the knees from the floor. Start to push through the heels and the hands. Your core here is the main power. It keeps your spine aligned and floating over the floor. With the next exhalation, straighten the legs and send your hips up to the sky to your down facing dog. This is your first down facing dog, so maybe you choose to bend your knees one at a time, pedal them one after another. Maybe you wiggle your hips from side to side. Do whatever feels comfortable here, but don't forget to push through the hands, spread your fingers far from each other, and rotate the shoulders out. With the next inhalation, try to send your heels to the ground even more. Maybe the knees are still bent. Very nice. The spine is long. So Mara, down your chest a bit. So push through the hands. Yes, great. Very good. Engage your core. Olga, scoop your belly in and also rotate the shoulders a bit to the side. Push through the hands. Push through the fingers and rotate the shoulders outside. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, good girls. Doina, I see your down dog. Bend your knees. With the next inhalation, lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee and let's start circles to any side you choose. Let's work out our hip joints. These joints have a wide range of action and movement, so it needs lubrication. And change the direction. With the next inhale, start to elongate the leg again, push it to the sky, and with the exhale, send it up to the front of the mat where your face is. With the exhale, send it back to the sky. So we are making half circles. With the inhale, you put it up as far as you can and to the front. With the exhale, you send it to the sky. So round the foot to the front and send it back to the sky. One more time, we are walking out, we are warming up our body. We are really strong. And send your both feet on the floor to your down facing dog. Let's rest a bit. You really deserve it. If your breath is not even, try to find the rhythm. Maybe you start your Ujjayi breath, oceanic breath. Scoop your belly and engage your throat muscles inside so that you hear a noise. Go in with each inhalation and exhalation like sound waves. With the next inhale, send your left leg up to the sky, bend your knee, and let's start circles. Feel this movement, this nice juicement of this hip joint. It's releasing all the tension of the day and change the direction. You were sitting in front of computer. Your hips were tight and now we are working them out to awaken the blood. With the inhale, straighten the leg up to the sky, push through the hands. And exhale, send the leg forward to the hands. With the inhale, again, send it up to the sky. Make this half circle as up as you can. So we're walking on opening our hips to the side. So you send your leg forward. And with the exhale, you send it back to the sky. Inhale, touch the floor in front of you. And exhale, send the foot to the sky. With the next exhalation, release the leg. Go to your down facing dog. And align the spine. Push the hips up to the sky. Maybe still bend your knees. With the next inhale, ground through the right hand. Lift up the left hand. And send it to the right leg to grab the calf muscle. So it's a twist. You're sending it to grab the calf. And you're rotating your face to the armpit, right armpit. So you're watching from it to the sky. Don't forget to push through the right hand. And your heels. If you need to, you may bend the right leg so that you really can connect with this calf muscle. Or extend it and feel this beautiful spiral in the spine. With the exhale, release the pose, both hands on the floor. Align the spine in your down facing dog. And with the next inhalation, the right arm goes to the left calf. And we twist to the left side, looking from over the left armpit. Try not to get wet. And breathe. With the exhale, release the pose. And stop your baby steps forward to your hands. Until you reach your hands, you bow forward, hinging the hip crease. And slowly roll up the spine, vertebra by vertebra to standing. The head finishes the movement. With the next inhalation, we prepare for our sun salutation B. So with the inhale, bend your knees, sit on imaginary chair and swipe your arms up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, bow forward, place hands on the floor. Inhale, rise on the fingertips, flat spine. On the exhale, step your right foot back, giant step back, and drop the knee on the floor. Move your left foot slightly to the left side of the mat. Place both hands inside of the foot this way. So we are in our lizard pose. We open the chest, spread the collarbones. With the inhale, start to lift your back knee up to the sky, and exhale, drop it down. Let's work several times more. You lift the heel, you lift the knee and drop it down. The knee up, you push through the hands, heart is open, and with the exhale, drop it down. Here we're opening the hips more. When you lift the knee, push through the heel, so extend your leg even more. With the next exhalation, leave the knee on the floor. Place your right hand closer to the left foot, more centered, and send your left arm to the sky. We start to circle the arm to one direction. So now we're working out our shoulder joint, which is also a really motional joint, and we need to work it. Change the direction to the other side. And lift your torso. Place your hands close to the chest in Anjali Mudra position, pray pose. Inhale here to realign the spine, and exhale, twist to the left side. Send your right elbow over the left knee. The hands are pushing towards each other. You may stay here in your twist, or you may choose to lift your knee from the floor. Extend your back leg, push through the back heel. Front knee is at 90-degree angle. You're gazing up to the sky or in front of you. With the next exhalation, gaze down to the floor, release the hands, and step back to your down facing dog. Realign your spine. Feel the difference between the right side of the body and the left side of the body. With the inhalation, bend your right knee and step forward to replace your right hand. Drop your back knee to the floor. Move the right foot closer to the right edge of the mat and place the hands inside of the right foot. So we start lizard on the right side. With the inhale, you lift your knee up, push your heart forward, and exhale, release the knee. Again, with the inhale, lift up, push the back heel, and exhale, release the knee. Open your hips. If you need to enlarge your stand, please do it. Nice little stretch in the hip muscles. And then drop your knee finally. Move your right foot closer to the center and leave your left hand on the floor. Extend your right arm to the sky and start the circles to one direction. Don't forget to breathe. And change it to the other direction. One more circle, and you lift your torso up, hands close to the heart in Anjali Mudra. You know what to do. You extend your spine on the inhale, and on the exhale, you twist to the right. Spiral your heart to the right side, scoop your belly in. You stay here, or you lift your back knee from the floor and push through the heel and the ball of the back foot. Stay strong, sweat, and smile. You're so gorgeous here. With the next exhalation, gaze down to the floor, plant your hands, and step back to your down facing dog. Let's move one vinyasa. With the inhale, go to plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower the body to the floor. Inhale, push through the hands, open the heart, squeeze your glutes, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll your toes, send your hips up to the sky to your down facing dog. Realign the spine, push through the hands. Hips are going up. Now your spine is even longer than in the beginning of the class. Bend your knees on the inhale, gaze forward, and step the feet forward or jump to the hands. Inhale, rise on the fingertips. Exhale, bow deeper to the knees. Inhale, sit on your imaginary chair, hands to the sky, gaze to the thumbs. And exhale, hands to the sides of the hips in your Tadasana. Great job, everyone. Now we send our right foot back and pivot the feet to the center of the mat so that they look towards each other. If you extend your hands, your ankles are under your wrists. This is correct position. Here, we place our hands on the hips. Inhale to open the chest, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, hinge in your hip crease, bow forward, straight line in the spine. Place your hands in between your feet so that your wrists are in line with your heels. Inhale to rise the spine slightly and exhale to bow deeper. You may bend your knees here. What is important here is the stretch in the back side of your legs, in the hamstrings muscle. Your elbows are parallel to each other. They're not going to the sides, and they are aligned with the shoulder sockets. With the inhalation, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, place your hands on the hips, and inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Let's pivot the feet to the front edge of the mat. Shorten the stance. Make your feet parallel to each other and make them in hip width apart, not far from each other. So like you're in the rail track. With the inhale, grab the opposite elbows behind your back, open the chest, send the heart forward, and exhale, bow to the front knee. Align your hips, so send your left hip back and the right hip slightly forward. Scoop your belly in so that your spine is elongated. Your twist is happening, your fold is happening in the hips. So your spine is long, you gaze at the big toe. Yeah, great job, Doina. That's good. Scoop your belly in. You may bend your front knee if it's better, so that your spine is aligned. It's like long line. Great job, everyone. With the inhale, rise to parallel spine with the floor. Place your right hand on the right hip. Extend your left hand in front of you. No, sorry, left hand on the left hip. Right hand extended. And exhale, place the right hand on the outer side of the left foot and extend your left arm to the sky. So we're coming to our twist. Parivritta Trikonasana in Sanskrit. Revolve triangle pose. Here again, we scoop the belly in. The spine is long. You push through both feet. And you gaze up to the sky or in front of you. Don't forget to breathe. With the exhale, gaze down. And with the help of the hands, move yourself again to the center of the mat. Feet in the same position like before. Pivot the feet inwardly and slightly extend the stance. With the inhale, we'll rise up with the body and clasp your hands behind your back in such a way. Open your chest, breathe in fully, and exhale, bow forward. Again, hinge in the hip crease. Bend your knees if needed, and send the knuckles of the hands far from your head. Let the gravity do the job and push you down, opening your shoulder, extending your shoulder blades muscles. You need to feel the upper back relaxation and ease at shoulders. With the inhale, slowly with control, rise all the way up to standing and pivot the feet to the back edge of the mat. So your right foot is in front and the left on the back. Again, make your rail track pose. So the feet are hip distance apart. With the inhale, rest the elbows on another way, maybe an uncomfortable way. Inhale to open the chest and realign the spine. And exhale to bow forward. You need to feel ease and relaxed long spine. The head is shining to the ground. The head is heavy, the neck is long. Shoulders are far from the ears. Like push the elbows to the sky more. And ground through both feet. With the next inhalation, rise the torso parallel to the ground. Put your right hand on the right hip. Extend the left hand at shoulder height. And exhale to twist to the right. Place your right hand on the floor or on the brick outside the right foot. Or maybe you choose to place it to the calf muscles here. Extend your right hand to the sky and twist. Spiral your heart to the right. With the inhale, you elongate your spine. With the exhale, you twist more. Stay here and breathe. With the next exhalation, gaze down. Place your hands on the floor and step back to your down facing dog. Breathe out and realign the spine. Send the hips up to the sky, push through the hands. Here we are in our restorative pose. We are giving thanks to our spine and elongating it as far as we can. With the next inhalation, gaze forward and bend your left knee, bend your right knee and sit down to earth. Great job. Extend both feet in front of you. Flex the feet. Here we are coming to Dandasana, staff pose, so all the body will work. Remove the flesh from your sitting bones, ground through the sitting bones. Extend your hands and palms facing the floor on the sides of your hips. With the inhale, prepare, and exhale. Every muscle in the body now engaged. Engage your calf muscles, your quadriceps, your core, your shoulders, your chest. Send the crown of the head to the sky. Elongate your spine from coccyx to the neck bones. Send the shoulders back and down. And breathe. With the exhale, release the pose. Maybe you choose to wiggle your feet and arms and legs. And here we are coming to extending the spine. So with the inhalation, send your hands to the sky, gaze up, and exhale. Hinge in the hip crease, bend your knees if needed. Here we're coming to the straight spine, bowing forward to the knees. Inhale to draw your shoulder blades together, and exhale to bow deeper. Feel that neck is elongating the spine. It's like continuation of one line. Gaze at the big toes or at your calf muscles. Imagine a ruler behind your back and adjust your spine accordingly. So send your shoulders back, meet your shoulder blades. Yeah, very good, girls. I see that you're really understanding the purpose of the pose. With the next inhalation, release the pose and bend your knees, hug them to the chest. We are preparing to our boat pose. Send your hands in front of you, palms facing each other, shoulder height. With the inhale, scoop your belly in, engage your core and lift the calf muscles from the floor. Here we are balancing only on the sitting bones. If you fall, just rise up again. What is important is one line in the spine and your core engagement. So again, feel the core working. This is where things happening now. With the next exhalation, cross your shin bones in front of each other, plant the hands in front of you, and step back to your plank pose. With the exhale, bend your elbows, lower down halfway, chaturanga, and inhale, push through the hands and the tops of the feet, open the chest. Exhale, send your hips up to the sky and ground through the feet and arms. With the next inhalation, bend your knees, gaze forward, and again, bend your left knee, bend your right knee, and sit on the ground. Again, extend your legs in front of you. Place your hands on the back of the hips, your fingers facing the feet. With the inhale, curve your spine and send your chest up to the sky. Here we are, opening the chest, making our best to release any tension in the ribs muscles, in the rib cage, in the shoulders. With the exhale, release the pose and place the feet towards each other in this way. Grab the balls of the feet. With the inhale, lift the spine, and exhale, bow forward with a round spine, so your head goes to the balls of the feet. Elbows are pushing the shin bones. This is a counter pose to the heart opener we just done. Breathe here, scoop your belly in. And release the pose on the inhalation. Let's go again to the second part of the heart opener. Bend your knees, send your heels closer to the hips, hands again behind the hips, and fingers facing the feet. With the inhale, scoop your belly in, draw your navel to the spine, and exhale, send your hips up to the sky, push through the hands, open the shoulders, squeeze your glutes. Here we are facing the sky, so your neck is long, is not dropping back. And your hips are squeezing to push up and to make one spine long line. Yeah, great job. With the exhale, release the pose, hips on the floor. Extend your legs in front of you. Inhale, hands to the sky. And exhale, bow forward. Again, round spine is accepted because we are making a counter pose here to release any tension in the spine muscles. Draw your navel in, engage your bandha. There is a Mula Bandha. It's a lock for energy. You try to engage in every pose. With the inhale, release the pose, send your spine up. Bend your knees, touch the floor with the toes, extend your hands in front of you, and again, lift the shin bones on the inhalation to your boat pose. Engage your core, remember to send the shoulders far from the ears, and breathe here. With the next exhalation, lower your body halfway so that you are only on the lower back, and inhale, rise back to your boat pose. Exhale, lower to the lower back with control. And inhale, go back to your boat pose. One more time. Exhale to lower. And inhale to straight spine. Now, cross your shins, right shin above the left shin. Plant the hands in front of you. And move only the left leg back. So the front right leg is with the bent knee in front of you. The foot is flexed, so we protect the knee from any damage. The back foot is with the tucked toes. The hands in front of you. We are in our pigeon pose. See where your hips are. Ideally, your left hip bone is meeting the right heel. So try to align the hips. And sit with a curved spine, open the heart, gaze up. With the next exhalation, elbows to the side, Start to lower your body to the floor, but not till the end. With the inhale, you rise again up. We are fluctuating the spine here. Feel this movement. Feel like you're a water flow. Very fluid, very gentle. With the next inhalation, stay in the neutral spine, up. Ground through the right hand, bend your left knee, and maybe try to grab your back foot with the left hand. You can fall, or you can push through the right hand to stay in balance. If you feel comfortable, you maybe pull your foot closer to the heel, to the hips, so that your quadriceps having a stretch now. If this doesn't work, just grab the foot and open the left shoulder. Feel the stretch in the left shoulder and enjoy it. You may flex the back foot and breathe. With the next exhalation, release the leg to the floor. Push through the hands and send the hips up to the sky in your down facing dog. Why not to do vinyasa together, guys? Inhale, send your chest forward to plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway, lift down. Inhale, open the chest, push through the hands, upward facing dog. And exhale, down facing dog, hips to the sky. With the next inhalation, bend your left knee and send it forward so that we can make a pigeon pose on the left side. Extend your right leg, tuck your toes, flex the front foot, and ground through the hands. Inhale here to open the chest. And maybe with the next exhalation, you place your forearms in front of you, or you stay where you are with the extended arms. There is no pain, there is only pleasure in this pose, girls. So you feel extension in the hips, in your glutes. We are burning that muscles. With the next inhalation, rise to long arms. Bend the back knee and send the toes up. Ground through the left arm and send your right arm to meet the back foot from the inner side. You may choose to pull the foot towards your body and extend the quadriceps muscles. Or you may choose to open your shoulder by pushing the foot far from your body and extending the shoulder. This is great stretch. With the next exhalation, release the pose, hands to the floor, and send your left foot back to down facing dog. Inhale to bend your knees, gaze forward, and jump or step forward to the hands. Inhale to rise on the fingertips, and exhale to bow deeply. Inhale all the way up, and exhale, hands to the hips. With the next inhalation, place all the weight on the left foot, bind your right knee, bend your right knee, send it forward, and send to the right side. Grab your sole of the foot and place it to the inner thigh muscle. This is our tree pose, Vrikshasana. Hands to the heart in Anjali Mudra. You may choose your leg here, or it might be on the calf muscle below the knee. This is absolutely great variation. With the next inhalation, rise your hands to the sky, gaze up, and breathe. Find the balance point in front of you. Release the hands and the foot with the exhalation. Wiggle your feet, release any tension, and let's move the weight on the right foot. With the inhale, bend your left knee, send it forward, then to the right. Grab your sole and place it on the inner thigh muscle. You stay here or hand to calf. You're finding your balance. You're opening the hips to the sides. With the next inhalation, open the arms, palms facing each other. You're a strong tree with energy going throughout your body, connected to the earth with the roots. With the next exhalation, place your hands in front of your heart. Release the leg and the feet. We are going to sit in again, but stay on your knees with the toes tucked into the floor. This pose is a culmination of our heart opening. Let me do it first for you. Just have a quick look and then we do it together. So you extend your body so that the hips are over the knees. You place your hands on the upper glutes, opening the chest by sending the elbows back. With the exhale, you start to bend your spine and trying to search for the heels. You grabbing your heels with the palms and continuing to stretch in the spine, expanding your chest. To go out of the pose, you lower your hips to one line and then like going up like a superhero. So, are you ready, ladies? Go to kneeling position, tuck your toes behind, straighten your spine, engage your glutes, place your hands on the upper glutes. Glutes are always engaged here. With the inhale, start to roll your shoulders back, open the spine, open the chest to the sky, and lean back. Start to reach to the heels. Maybe you find it with the left hand, then with the right hand. When you're grounded, you send your heart even more to the sky, rolling the shoulders back, meeting the shoulder blades together. Keep your neck long, don't drop the head. Maybe you choose to place the tops of the feet on the floor, like untuck your toes. And continue this opening of the heart, push through the glutes every time. With the exhale, lower your hips and release the hands. Push yourself forward. Great job. Now let's go to our child's pose. Make a pillow of the hands in front of your forehead and place your forehead on the arms. Release any tension in the spine. You feel to send your hips on the heels and the crown of the head is going to the earth. No tension. Breathe deeply. With the next exhalation, release the pose and roll yourself to the spine. Bend your right knee and grab the outer edge of the right foot. Grab your left knee and the outer edge of the left foot. We are in happy baby pose. Here important is to extend the spine, send your hips to the earth, and make one long line from coccyx till the crown of your head. You're pushing your feet down to earth and opening the hips again. We are happy as babies. Breathe your Ujjayi breath here. Find the oceanic breath. Engage the muscles of the throat. It's like you're having a cold and you're breathing with the sound. With the next exhalation, release the feet and slowly with control, put them down to earth. With the next inhale, we engage all the body muscles, like extend your feet and legs, engage your core, your neck muscle, your feet, and exhale, release everything down to the floor. This final relaxation prepares us for Shavasana. This is the culmination of the practice, the pose, which is the most difficult for many people. Here you need to stay alone with yourself and with your mind. Make yourself comfortable. Lay on the floor. Move the feet to the sides. Place your hands on the sides of the hips with the palms up. Release any tension in the body. Move your attention to the feet. Release the toes, soles, ankles. Release the calf muscles, your knees. Soften the quadriceps and the hips. Feel the expansion of your belly. Make it soft. Release any tension in the chest, in the ribs, and in the whole spine. Your shoulders are softened. The arms, the palms are released. The neck is long and soft. Your face muscles are all let go. Breathe in Shavasana. I will guide you out. With the next inhalation, start to wiggle your feet and the hands. Maybe you start to roll your head from side to side. Move to the right side of your body and come back to sitting. I see you all, so beautiful souls, making this practice for yourself, caring of your body and your health. Let your yoga practice thrive